नारी तू नारायणी है, चलता तुझसे ही संसार है, जो हर मुश्किल को सहज बना दे, नारायणी तू ही जगत का आधार है। From shop floors to boardrooms, a silent symphony of women rises. Each note a unique story, a tapestry woven with threads of courage, resilience, and boundless dreams. These are the women who break boundaries not just with their actions but with their aspirations. They defy limitations, rewrite narratives, and challenge the very definition of impossible. Their journey is not a straight line, but a winding path paved with obstacles and triumphs. Yet, they rise above every hurdle, their determination fueled by the quiet whisper of "I can." On this International Women's Day, BHEL salutes all its women employees and celebrates their achievements and contributions towards making this organization India's largest engineering and manufacturing enterprise in the energy and infrastructure sector.
Empowerment to me means the ability of a woman to take decision for herself as well as be able to influence the decisions of those around her. At BHEL, I have felt very empowered during my entire journey because I felt that my voice was heard, my opinions mattered, and that I was given opportunities to perform and prove myself without any discrimination or bias. And that is the work environment that I would like to give to all the women in the company, a free, fair, and fearless work environment to work in.
The gender neutral treatment I get, my voices and opinions are heard as much as any of my male colleagues, and it is based on sheer competency and competency alone.
I've been given the same equal opportunities, my potential is limitless and my voice actually matters.
Self-worth is a very important thing when it comes to women empowerment.
You're respected and valued for what you are. You know, while you should be you're fully responsible for the job which you have been given, but in case the need arises, you're able to stand up for yourself.
BHEL is more than a workplace. It is a breeding ground for empowered women, women who defy limitations, dream big and soar high.
BHEL जो कि देश की अत्यंत अग्रणी इंजीनियरिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, वहाँ पे कार्यरत महिलाएं हमेशा बड़े उत्साह से कार्य करती हुई पाई गई हैं, क्योंकि BHEL कार्यस्थल का माहौल और प्रत्येक BHEL कर्मियों का उनके प्रति जो भाव है वो किसी भी अन्य ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से बेहतर रहा है.
BHEL provided me with great opportunity to excel in my field.
I joined BHEL by quitting my higher studies, which is MBA, but BHEL gave me this time opportunity to pursue my higher studies, MBA, and because of this, I became a postgraduate. Thank you, BHEL, for giving me this opportunity.
Never in my career that I have ever felt constrained to do something that I really wanted to do.
Not only does BHEL give you the opportunity of choosing what you want to do, if you really want to do something different, you will be given the opportunity.
BHEL has given me ample opportunities to work on projects, work independently, work on new things, take decisions, small decisions or big decisions. I have always felt empowered while working at BHEL.
आप BHEL में जो भी करना चाहते हैं उसके लिए हमें उसकी फैसिलिटी मिलती है, हमें मोटिवेशन मिलता है और हमें सपोर्ट मिलता है. मेरा जो वर्किंग एक्सपीरियंस है, पहले ऐसे मेल डोमिनेटेड फील्ड को मैंने चैलेंज फेस किया है और उसको मैंने पार किया हुआ है.
I can tell with conviction that I have been given the fullest opportunities to work in the best of the projects and show my potential, and in fact I was told you can do it. So that made me feel like yes, I can do anything and everything.
Inclusion is at the core of BHEL's ethos. Women from different communities, backgrounds, and skill sets find a platform to excel, contributing their unique strengths to the collective success.
It was just after my maternity leave, I was joining back. And at that point of time, I had to leave a 6-month-old kid at home, and then he told me to take up looking after the entire cement supply chain for my region, right from planning the indents to ensuring successful supplies at all sites. And I was like, oh my God, how can I do it? I have to be always on my toes. And he said, no worries, I know you can do it. That faith he showed in my capabilities was incredible.
BHEL has fostered an inclusive workplace for women by actively assigning them tools according to their competence and skills to almost all departments and functions. BHEL recognizes this diverse workplace at its strength, and maybe that is why women employees here in BHEL are at par with their male counterparts.
It is a totally inclusive environment where everybody works towards, the holistic growth of the company as a unit.
और हमेशा मुझे एक अच्छा सपोर्ट मिला है हमारे डिपार्टमेंट से भी, मेरे कलीग से भी, काफ़ी हेल्दी एनवायरनमेंट.
I never felt any such kind of bias existing in my entire work environment in here. And when it comes to colleagues as well, I guess they never differentiated in the fact that I was a female employee, that I was supposed to be treated in a different way.
मेरे जो सहकर्मी, मेरे अधिकारी लोग हैं, कभी मुझे महसूस नहीं होने दिया, मेरे डिसीजन को माना गया और हमेशा बहुत पॉजिटिव एनवायरनमेंट रहा और मुझे मेरे काम में बहुत सेटिस्फेक्शन मिलता है और मुझे बहुत प्राउड फील होता है कि मैं इस काम में.
यहाँ पे पावर सेक्टर के साइट जैसे कठिन जो कार्यस्थल हैं, वहाँ भी हमारे काफ़ी महिला इंजीनियर्स, टेक्नीशियंस बहुत उत्साह से और अपनी विलिंगनेस से वहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेट करती हैं और हमेशा वहाँ पे उन्होंने अपना मैक्सिमम पोटेंशियल प्रदर्शित करते हुए ऑप्टिमम प्रोडक्शन में योगदान किया है.
As we know that most of our sites, our plants are located at the remote places. So to travel at such remote places was a challenging for being a girl at that time. But my seniors in PMG, especially my first controlling officer, he motivated me. Initially he used to accompany me so that I just come out of that fear that I can't visit site alone. After that, once I have started visiting, site people also used to arrange a safe accommodation for me. So this is how BHEL also helped me in pursuing my career and to gain the knowledge of power plant.
When I was an engineer trainee, I'm talking about 25 years ago, I wanted to go to site because I wanted to know more about the product, what we are manufacturing today. But then when I visited site, the site people were not expecting a female employee. And now the times have changed. The site people even understand that the women can do much better for the company.
I've always received department-specific trainings which have added to my personal growth. Like in the current department, quality assurance, I have received training for TCA certification, which has added to my career as well.
मुझे कभी ऐसा नहीं महसूस हुआ कि मैं जो कार्य कर रही हूँ उसमें पुरुष और महिला के साथ कोई अलग भेदभाव किया गया हो. और BHEL ने मुझे जो प्रोत्साहन दिया है उसी का आज परिणाम है कि मैं बाहर भी दूसरे संस्थाओं में जाने का अवसर मिलता है. मुझे छूट देती है BHEL और मुझे वो सम्मान मिलता है वहाँ पर. तो ये BHEL ही है जो ये सम्मान देता है.
जितने भी हम एम्प्लॉइज हैं इस सेक्शन में, PRM मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ट्रांसफार्मर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग शॉप फ्लोर, ये सारी बहुत ही कंफर्ट होकर काम करती हैं. हमारे सजेशंस सुने जाते हैं, उस पर काम भी किया जाता है, उसे अप्रिशिएट किया जाता है, तो हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता है. हमें लगता है कि हाँ हमारी वैल्यू है.
Company has given me this great opportunity to completely transition my career, and my bosses and colleagues help a lot in doing this transition in a easier and a fruitful manner.
I'm getting a lot of great support from my peers as well as superiors. Thanks to BHEL for providing equal opportunities to everyone.
So if a girl is taking 2 years leave for bringing up her children, then I would say this is something that which should not be a hindrance to her career.
Incidentally, the year that my daughter was born in and my son was born in, both the years I was due for promotion. However, I got my promotion, and taking a gap did not mean that I would not be promoted or it would impact my career also.
It's also very important to create a safe working environment for women, because a woman should not feel victimized in case she speaks out.
BHEL empowers women not just in their careers but also in their passions, nurturing their hobbies and soft skills. thus fostering well-rounded individuals who thrive both professionally and personally. Here, work-life balance is a priority. On-site childcare facilities, flexible work arrangements, and robust parental leave policies ensure women don't have to choose between career and family.
मैं अपना वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस बहुत अच्छे से मेंटेन कर पा रही हूँ क्योंकि BHEL ने मुझे मैटरनिटी लीव, क्रच फैसिलिटी और मेडिकल फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड की है। क्योंकि मैं क्रच की इंचार्ज भी हूँ तो मैं अपने परिवार के साथ साथ दूसरों के परिवारों का भी वेलफेयर कर पा रही हूँ।
और चाइल्ड केयर लीव, मुझे लगता है ये एक गोल्डन लीव है जो बच्चों को, बढ़ते बच्चों को सपोर्ट करने के साथ और कैरियर मेंटेन करने में बहुत हेल्प करता है।
एक इंजीनियर होना और एक माँ होना बहुत ही चुनौतीपूर्ण कार्य है और आप बहुत निश्चिंत हो जाते हैं जब आप ये जानते हैं कि आपके वर्क प्लेस पर होने पर आपके बच्चे का ध्यान एक डेडिकेटेड टीम रख रही है। BHEL ने एक क्रैच फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड की, इसके कारण मैं अपने वर्क लाइफ और पर्सनल लाइफ का बैलेंस बहुत अच्छे से बना पा रही हूँ।
मेरे 2 बच्चे हैं जो कि क्रच में आते हैं और जिनको मैं क्रच में छोड़ती तो बिल्कुल क्रच में इतना अच्छा मैनेज करते हैं, बच्चों की केयरिंग बहुत अच्छी होती है, मील से लेके हर चीज कि मैं निश्चिंत होकर वर्क प्लेस पे अपना वर्क पूरा कर पाती हूँ।
The equal opportunities are provided to all the employees for their skill and knowledge upgradation, and you have to maintain a balance between your work, your family, and your health, and you always enjoy your work.
Our company has provided us a very good working environment that help us to enable to complete our professional as well as personal responsibility with equal enthusiasm and determination.
जब हम 8 घंटे 10 घंटे यहाँ पे काम करते हैं एक हेल्दी एनवायरनमेंट में, तो हम घर जाकर के भी एक उतना ही अच्छा हेल्दी एनवायरनमेंट अपनी फैमिली को दे पाते हैं।
तो यहाँ हमारी हॉबीज का और हमारे नॉलेज का भी बहुत अच्छे से ध्यान रखा जाता है और हमें समय समय पर हमें कुछ क्लासेस, कुछ जो बाहर से फैकल्टीज आते हैं वहाँ से वो हमें सजेस्ट करते हैं, बहुत अच्छे से हमें नॉलेज दिया जाता है।
Since I am a professional dancer, I am a diploma holder in Kathak from Kathak Kendra, so I feel that this part of my life which could have been left behind because of my professional and personal goals has been equally maintained with BHEL because they have given me opportunities for showcasing my talent at various platforms and even to the national level.
I had the passion for running since my childhood, but it was lost somewhere in the hustle and bustle of job and work and family. When BHEL sponsored Delhi Marathon in 2019, it started all over again. And with 2 full marathons and half marathons, I feel so rejuvenated and there is no looking back.
I have done so far 6,000 meters mountain trek with BHEL support. So we have I flagged 3 BHEL flag at 3 mountains of 5,400, 5,800 and 6,000 meters.
हम ऑल इंडिया BHEL इंटर यूनिट में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं। मैं और मेरी पार्टनर सिंगल्स और डबल में 18 साल से चैम्पियन बन के आ रहे हैं। वहाँ पे चैम्पियन बनने के बाद नेशनल्स को सेलेक्ट होता है हमारा नाम, जैसे कि हमने 3 टाइम नेशनल को रिप्रेजेंट किया है।
Well, I would like to talk about the various comparing assignments that I get from time to time in my company. The company posed a lot of confidence in me and provided me this opportunity to compare and anchor the ministry level events at various places like Varanasi, Kevadia, and even in Delhi also.
I am into Carnatic singing, so I regularly attend classes, and whenever I get the opportunity, I perform in concerts as well. And then I also play the violin.
बचपन से मेरा संगीत के प्रति बहुत ज़्यादा रुझान रहा है, ये मेरे दिल के बहुत करीब है। तो जब मैंने BHEL ज्वाइन किया तो मुझे लगा शायद ये वाला पार्ट कहीं अनछुआ रह जाएगा, लेकिन टाइम टू टाइम मुझे इतनी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी स्टेज पे परफॉर्म करने की मिली, तो काम के अलावा मुझे बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग आती है कि इस चीज़ से मुझे जाना पड़ जाता है। ये जो मुझे मौके मिलते हैं समय समय पे अपना हुनर शोकेस करने के लिए, ये मुझे और एनकरेज और मोटिवेट करते हैं ताकि मैं अपनी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी पे और अच्छे से कंट्रीब्यूट कर पाऊँ।
That we as a society acknowledge that yes, these biases are there and we have that embedded into our psyche, personalities, and we got to do something about that. That acknowledgement is most important. That acknowledgement is the cornerstone.
तो मैंने अपना व्यक्तिगत अनुभव देखा है कि कई जो वरिष्ठ अधिकारी हैं वो महिला कर्मचारियों को नहीं भेजते हैं, क्योंकि उन्हें लगता है कि वो ये काम नहीं कर पाएंगी। पहले भेज कर देखें तो शायद वो कर भी पाए, या हो सकता है बेहतर तरीके से कर पाए।
At Vijayawada, we got the opportunity to see a running ash handling plant. So we all went down and saw all those things moving around, and there at the last level I saw women workers who were, you would not be able to recognize their faces because they were all covered in that black fine dust, fine coal. But it was such an inspiring moment to see these women working out there, and it gave me so much strength that there is no area where women cannot work.
Women are gifted with a kind of ability to steer themselves in difficult situations, and many a times they are better at handling these situations than even men.
See, the biggest challenge I feel is within ourselves. So we have to overcome that. Once we are confident that we will be able to handle, I think nobody else can really stop you.
At BHEL, we believe in a culture of he for her, where men are champions of change, allies in progress, where support, respect, and collaboration fuel our collective success.
My husband is in BHEL, so he understands when I talk to him about certain kind of work. But he gets it, he gets how BHEL works. When I talk to him about certain issues or problems, even I have gone so far as to even ask him about policy and stuff when I'm working on my files. So it's great to have that kind of support.
So of course it helps firstly by Anubha being in the same organization as me. There are a lot of professional advice that I get from her, and she's able to understand the culture and the issues that I'm facing, the difficulties I'm facing because she's in the same organization.
जैसे आज ज़्यादातर महिलाएं कामकाजी हैं, पुरुषों को भी जो घर के काम हैं उनमें हाथ बटाना चाहिए, नहीं तो कहीं ना कहीं वो वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस एस्टैब्लिश नहीं हो पाएगा और महिलाओं के ऊपर एक दोहरी मार पड़ेगी, बाहर भी काम करने की और घर को भी पूरी तरह संभालने की.
Yeah, I have a female co-worker with me. The level of trust I have on her is more than I have with my male counterpart. I ensure that whatever task I put on her, she should do it, and she should do it independently. She always stand up to the things that whatever task I have assigned to her, so she does it. She does it with her with utmost sincerity and honesty.
It is very important that the voice of a competent female is not drowned by the aggressiveness of the societal baggage of age-old chauvinism. So that can be achieved only by our male colleagues.
A male psyche that it's very difficult for us to be followers, right? Especially when there's a female. So there is no shame in being a follower. It's if somebody is better than us, whether it is at home as our spouse or as a colleague, if there is a female colleague, there is no shame in following.
The winds of change are blowing at BHEL. Women are shattering glass ceilings, rising to leadership positions, shaping the company's narrative and influencing the company's direction.
I'm actually surrounded by so many young, confident women who are so much proficient in their work. I seek inspiration from my colleagues and my seniors.
That we need not look outside for looking for role models. We have women at all cadres till our board level.
That if you look at last about 10 years, you have women who are coming up to the level of executive directors in this company. They have been heads of medical services in the company, and consistently we are having a homegrown leader, lady leader who's there on the board of BHEL. That reflects, which is very clearly in evidence of the inclusive work culture which BHEL has, and I think women should feel reassured in BHEL that as long as they are working hard, they are bringing value to the table, they will definitely get their due in the company.
Today I am proud that I am the first woman production head of BHEL EDN, and also I am heading the electronic systems division at Electronic City, Bengaluru.
When we received a very big HVDC order, Then the management thought that I could take up the responsibility of becoming the project manager for the job. I mean, I wanted more. So I told them, look, I can do site management as well. So, and my boss was a bit like, are you sure you want to take up that? Because it's challenging. And during those days, I can truly say that that was the learning part of my period of my life.
The fact that there are very few women in senior leadership roles puts them under a lot of scrutiny. So we are always being judged on two parameters, one as a woman and then as a leader. And at the same time, you know, there are so many women in the organization, out of the organization, who are looking up to you. So there are loads of expectations resting on your shoulders, and that's an immense responsibility that one has to fulfill. To my mind, the only way in which, or the only solution to this, is to have so many women in these leadership positions that the lines between a leader and a woman leader, they automatically get blurred.
BHEL's legacy is synonymous with powering progress and brightening lives. It is about igniting the spark of empowerment in the hearts of its women. These women are the backbone of the company, the driving force behind its success, and the architects of a brighter future.
BHEL कर्मी हमेशा ये अपेक्षा करते हैं ना केवल ये एनवायरनमेंट मौजूद रहे, बल्कि और अगर कोई स्कोप हो तो इसमें इम्प्रूवमेंट हो, जिससे कि हम और इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में महिला कर्मी अट्रैक्ट हों, इस तरह का रोल मॉडल बनके BHEL प्रस्तुत करे, ये हमारी कामना है।
BHEL has always been very conscious as far as gender parity is concerned, and I would just like to go ahead and strengthen this further for the women in the organization. First is that identifying a leadership pipeline. We should identify women leaders early on. Secondly, I would actually like to be more involved and understand what is happening on the ground, what the policies that we are taking, how they are affecting women. So I think I would increase my interactions with women across the organization. And thirdly, I would like to, you know, delve deeper and understand what exactly are the further policies that we can do to have a more inclusive work culture, and especially a very safe environment for women to work.
This is their story, a story of passion, grit, and iron will that shapes not just machinery but a future where women stand tall, building not just a company but a nation. This is their time, their story, their symphony. Painting the world with their dreams, not just for themselves but for every girl who dreams of soaring, for every woman who dares to break free. They are unstoppable. They are the women of BHEL.
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस के इस अवसर पर हम जीवन के प्रत्येक क्षेत्र में कार्यरत महिलाओं की सफलता और योगदान का सम्मान करते हैं और उसे सेलिब्रेट करते हैं। कॉमनली एक्सेप्टेड है कि महिलाओं की सशक्तता से कंपैरेटिवली समाज के प्रत्येक हिस्से को ज़्यादा बल मिलता है, वो ज़्यादा सशक्त होता है। BHEL जो हमेशा से एक आदर्श एम्प्लॉयर रहा है, मॉडल एम्प्लॉयर रहा है, इसने ट्रेनिंग के माध्यम से, सही मेंटरशिप के माध्यम से और प्रॉपर वर्क एनवायरनमेंट प्रदान करके और वैसा माहौल बनाकर यहाँ पे कार्यरत महिलाओं को हमेशा सुरक्षित और सम्मानित महसूस करने का अवसर दिया है।
To the young ladies who have joined BHEL, I would like to tell you that you please believe in yourself. You are at the right place, and BHEL is one of the best companies where your voices are heard, your ideas are appreciated, ample opportunities are given.
आपकी प्रतिस्पर्धा किसी और से नहीं है, ना तो किसी पुरुष से है और ना ही किसी महिला से। आपकी प्रतिस्पर्धा आपसे स्वयं अपने आप से है।
We have tremendous power, we have tremendous capabilities. The only challenge that we have is that we are so apprehensive about our capabilities. We somehow tend to think that okay, if we are not there, our house will not run, which is not true.
Women need to understand that they are strong. Women are capable and they can wear their own crown. I wear my crown every day.
Live your life queen size.
work a lot, and fly high as possible. You should not hesitate in saying something that that is inbound in your heart. So when you work with your heart, wherever you are, you will definitely excel.
You might be wrong, you might make mistakes, you might fall down, but then make your own mistakes. Empowerment is exercise your free will.
You must keep on upgrading your technical skills and maintain work-life balance. Take care of your own health. Another important thing which I want to convey is that you don't wait for somebody to give you the responsibility. Please take the initiative, grab the opportunity as and when it arises.
At the outset, I'll say that be very clear about your career goals and your priorities, and then just go after them. Embrace all opportunities. Please ask for challenging work assignments to be given to you, and then go all out to prove yourself in those assignments. Then be visible. I think that's very important for women, that you have to be members of cross-functional teams, be members of committees, and then make your presence felt, participate and voice your opinion. And for younger women, one thing that I'd really like to say is that please create a very good support system. If you have to invest in that, please do not consider this as an expense, but consider it as an investment in your career. And lastly, I'll just like to say that please get rid of any guilt, any self-doubt, and go out there with confidence.
दीप जलाकर देखोगे तो तुम भी जानोगे, अंधियारों के बीच उजाला अच्छा लगता है, अंधियारों के बीच उजाला अच्छा लगता है.
Empowered, unstoppable. We are the women of BHEL.